Oh, and if I didn't mention this, Xingyi comes from the hands. The hand moves, the body follows. Yes? Which is why quite often you get these half steps where the hand goes forward and then the foot comes in. The hand goes forward and then the foot comes in to push through like a snooker cue on the balls. Tai Chi moves from the waist. From your center, the Tai Chi moves and everything moves, okay? And in Bagua, the foot operates the body, so the foot pulls, yes? So my foot expands as it goes down onto the floor, and then my foot closes and pulls me forward. In a very similar way to a cat will climb up a curtain. So you're climbing along the floor. You know the old Batman movies before, like, technology came along and they're pulling themselves up the rope, but actually they're walking along the floor and they're just doing this, and you can see it, you know, just film it like that and then they flip it like this and they're walking up. That's what you're doing, okay? It's just like Batman and Robin. There you go. Foot goes out, lands on the floor, spreads. Foot goes into the floor, spreads, and then the foot closes and sucks you forward. And then the other foot goes out and spreads, sucks you forward. Yeah? Foot goes out, opens and it spreads and brings you forward. Which is what we was doing the other day with the pushing. Yes? Can I borrow you again? Since we did it and you know what we're doing. So if Andy resists my force as a, make a longer stance, yeah, as a push, if I'm pushing off my back leg, it's very easy for him to, these socks slide, so I need to just make sure I've got a, oh yeah, that's better. Just so I'm not going to slide all over the floor. Okay, so if I'm pushing on him, you know, pushing my weight forward, it's very easy for him to push back at me and resist my power. But as soon as I start pulling from my front leg, he's gone. Yes, he's gone because my power line, yeah, you're welcome, changes. It changes from the back foot pushing up my leg and into his body, which he then takes down his leg and roots into the ground. Then we get into this power struggle. To my foot is pulling my body into it. Come on, Andy, come on. My foot is pulling me into it, and he can't resist that, see, because it's coming underneath him. If I'm pushing like this, then he can ground that force. But when I'm pulling from down here, it cuts his root. Yes? Yeah, one more. Just to make it really clear, we go very slowly so you can see. I'm going to push off my back leg and he's going to resist. And as soon as I feel his resistance, I just pull with my front foot. And something happens, doesn't it? Changes, doesn't it? The force line changes and he can't resist it. It just goes, yes, like a scythe coming in and cutting the grass. Okay, good. Try this. Not with the other person, but just put your foot on the floor. Put your foot flat on the floor. Let it sink into the floor. And then close the foot and pull your body onto this leg. And then put the foot down, forward. Extend your toes into the ground. Yeah, forward, foot into the ground. And then the foot pulls forward. You close, pulls forward and pulls the other leg in. And then the other foot opens as it lands and opens more on the ground. And then it pulls you forward. And then the foot goes down and opens. Try that. So it's a flat foot, landing flat. And once the foot's on the ground, there's a little extension. The foot will push down slightly. It will just sink into the ground slightly. And the toes will grow out of the body without any weight going forward. So that's like me doing this with my hands. Yes? But I do it with my leg. And then the foot grabs the ground and it pulls me forward. Okay?